Okay, in this video, I pray it's not found. But in this video, I want to talk about letting go of people, places, or things that no longer serves your highest good. Just say, for instance, like you're in a relationship and you see for a fact that relationship is not working, and you and this person y'all not getting along. Y'all just not getting along. And if that person want to leave, you have to be okay with just letting people go. It is okay to let people go and just let people simply be. Don't beg nobody to be in your life. Don't chase nobody to be in your life, because the woman that's meant to be in your life will be in your life. You shouldn't have to blow their phone up. You shouldn't have to send long paragraphs. You shouldn't have to do none of those things that would make you get out of character, because don't nobody deserve that part of you. Trust me, people know what they be doing. People do things to get a reaction out of you. And if you let them, the more you let them, the more they do. The more they do. You don't deserve that. We need to be okay with people leaving. We really do. Just be okay with people leaving, because who is for you ain't gonna leave you. You gotta be okay. We see the problem is, as humans, we got attachment problems. We get too attached to things, and people, we get too attached. Then what happens when you get attached? You become controlling. You become controlling, and when you become controlling, you start manipulating things. If a person wanna let them go, if a person wanna go, excuse me, if a person wanna go, let them go. Don't hold on to something. Holding on to something could do more damage than good. Holding on to something could do more harm than good. And that's not good. We're not supposed to hold on to anything. That's only damaging us within, because that's making us look at ourselves like, damn, what am I not doing the reason why this person wanna leave me? What am I doing the reason why this person is keep cheating on me? What am I doing the reason why this person is keep doing the things they're doing to me? They are doing these things because you're allowing them to do these things to you. Because you're allowing it. They wouldn't do it if you didn't allow it. That's why we need to start setting boundaries. But we always wait until it's too late to start setting boundaries. And by the time we set those boundaries, it'll be too late. Then they've been did too much stuff. Now we don't want to lose them, but we also want to set boundaries, but we don't want to lose them. So we just stuck in the middle of, do I let this person go, or do I say forget my boundaries and let this person walk all over me? No, you're not supposed to let nobody walk all over you. You ain't no dang doormat. What the heck? You ain't got stupid red all over your forehead. You're not no doormat. Don't let people walk in and out your life. If they want to go, baby, go. Peace. Maybe you ain't the one for me. Don't look at nothing as no loss. Nothing is a loss, baby. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. And a blessing in disguise, too. But you got to learn to realize when you see a lesson, instead of looking at it like, dang, I'm losing out on somebody that's good. No, they losing out on somebody that's good. They use. Trust me, I'm talking to me, too. I'm talking to me, too. Because I've been in relationships and situations with dudes I didn't want to let go, even though they were treating me like shit. I could say that shit. But I was holding on too tight to dudes that were treating me like nothing. And I'm holding on and holding on and holding on. And for what? What? What am I getting out of this? What am I getting out of this? But somebody that's trying to control me and manipulate me and guilt me. Like I could do something wrong just one time. And oh my God, they act like I just did the worst thing possible. But it's okay when I let 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12 things slide. But the moment I do one thing, oh God, I just gotta relive that moment. But the thing about it is, we need to start checking soon, right then and there. Start checking. Like we gotta start letting people know, no, that's not okay what you're doing. No, that's not okay what you saying. And once we start checking people, they either gonna respect it or they gonna walk. The one that's truly supposed to be on your path gonna respect it. Like, shoot, I respect that they got boundaries. I respect that they standing up for themselves. I respect that they speaking up for themselves. And the ones that don't care is gonna be them same ones that try to push over your boundary. They gonna keep trying to push you and push you and push you and push you until you like, hold on, nah. How much more of me you want? I done gave you everything. You can give so much of yourself to people that you feel drained, you feel exhausted, you feel tired, you moody, you got attitudes, and you don't even know why, because you don't give these people so much of your energy, so much of your time. You don't give them so much, you don't have nothing else to give no more. Now you drain. You drain and you still trying to give. What you giving? You giving them attitude now. Smart mouth. That's just how it is. We just have to be okay with people that want to walk away. You gotta be okay. We gotta stop acting like we need people more than we need ourselves. We gotta stop acting like we need people more than we need ourselves. We're giving these people so much control over us. We're giving these people so much power over us. Like, we don't deserve something good. Who told us we didn't deserve something good? Bless you. Bless you. Who told us we didn't deserve something good? We settle. We settle young. We be in relationships at 18, 19 years old. We ain't got no business playing house at no 18, 19 years old, 17. We ain't got no business playing house at that age. Man, they're supposed to be the ages where we having our fun, making our mistakes, finish school, or trying to do something with yourself. You're gonna always settle in your 40s and your 50s. I'm talking to me too, because I settled young. I settled for my son's father. I got with him when I think I was like 19, 20 years old. And I ain't walk away from that relationship until I was like 29. 29. So we settled so young. And we don't even really get a chance to just experience life. Then we settle young. Then we have all these children. Then we stuck, because whenever that man feel like he want to get up and leave, he gonna get up and leave. And a lot of women don't be financially stable to the point where, if this man walks out on me, I can be good. I'm still good, but they're not, because they basically depend on this man for everything when they shouldn't do that. Right? When they shouldn't do that. Don't depend on no man for everything. You gotta make sure you good, so when that man decides to get up and walk out that door, you still can feed you and your family. You still good. But we focus on the wrong stuff when we be in relationship. We focus on the material thing. Oh, I'm finna go get these shoes. I'm finna go get this car. I'm finna go get this wig. I'm finna go get these lashes. I'm finna go pay all this top dollars for all of this material stuff that don't even matter. Not saying ain't nothing wrong with the type of stuff, sweetie. Nothing wrong with it. But when I'm saying is, when you gonna call yourself being in a relationship with a man, make sure you good. Make sure you stable enough just in case that man decides to leave. Then you stuck there with 1, 2, 3 kids. And while he off doing him, or and probably impregnating the next woman. And no, I'm not beating him down, because a lot of women get a lot of men, and the first thing they want to do is try to control that man. Where you going? Where you been? Who calling you? Who texting you? Where you finna go? Oh, how long you finna be there? Then as soon as he leave out the door, you go calling him, texting him. When you coming back? What time you coming back? Then as soon as he comes to the door, you got an attitude problem. Stop. Like, what you got an attitude problem for? That man is not your property. He never told you not to get friends. He never told you, baby, stop hanging around with your friends. And if he did, you're stupid for listening. No disrespect, but you're stupid for listening to him. You stupid if you let this man control your life when he get to do whatever it is he want to do. Yeah, you are stupid. And same thing go for you, fellas. If you let these women control you and do whatever it is they want to do, you stupid. They making y'all do stuff when they ain't even doing it. So yeah, you're stupid. It is what it is. But anyway, like, y'all gotta stop doing that. Let me say we, because I'm in this too. But we need to stop doing it. The thing about it, when you in a relationship, Freedom is a must. Trust is a must. You gotta trust. You gotta give them that freedom. You gotta give them that time. You gotta give them that space. Because if y'all know y'all just under each other all day, every day, that get on my nerves. I love my alone time. I love my alone time. Don't get me wrong. I would love to be under my man. Trust me. I would love to be under my man forever. But at the same time, I also like my freedom. I like to sit here and just be on my own sometimes. I like to be on my own. Yeah, I like to cuddle and all that other type of stuff. But at the same time, oh, man, can you go somewhere? Can you go somewhere? I don't want to send to you all day, every day. I want my man to have his freedom. I want him to have his time. I want him to have his space. Because what he do out there in the streets gonna show me how he care about me. I'm gonna give him his respect. I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna let him lead. I'm gonna let him lead, especially if he doing all the correct things. I'm gonna let him lead because I'm a submissive woman anyway. But at the same time, I ain't gonna let him push all over me either. That's what we messed up at. We let them just run all over us. They just run all over us. The more you allow, the more you accept, the more they gonna do. Stop. The more they gonna do. What you allow, that's what they gonna accept. Doing these things, what's the truck, child?
It's tough.
He's 3, gonna be 4, September 13th. It's the only one. But anyways. We got to do better. I ain't just talking to the women. I'm talking to the men too. We got to do better as people. We got to do better. We got to stop all of this nonsense. We got to do better. We got to do better. If not, they're just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. Do stuff for you. Take yourself out to the spa.
Go!
Ain't no wrong with just, doing stuff for you, sweetie. There's no wrong with doing stuff for you for a change. Take yourself out. Go have some fun. Let that man go hang with his boys. Let that girl go hang with her family. Let them. You cannot control them. Because a person going to do what they want to do regardless. I don't care how you try to control them. A person going to do what they want to do regardless. I don't care what you try to do. You're going to have to realize that man is not your father and that woman is not your mother. Y'all got to realize, when you do stuff like that, them inner wounds that you need to heal. You don't need to control nobody because when you truly love somebody, you're going to give them their freedom. You're going to give them their space. You're going to give them their time. You really would. Love is not supposed to be controlling. Love is not supposed to be violent. Love is not supposed to be manipulative. We're not supposed to love that way. It's like when we grew up and we didn't get that love that we needed, that love that we deserved, that nurturing, that care, that emotional support, that mental support, that financial support, that spiritual support, that economically support. We didn't get that stuff academically. We didn't get that type of stuff growing up. Some did and some did. We all grew up on different levels of love. We really did. Some grew up in a home where it was nothing but love and I love you and I care about you. You're beautiful. Some people grew up like that and some didn't grow up like that. Some didn't hear, oh, I love you. You're beautiful. You can do this. Like some of us didn't grow up in a house where it was love being shown and people were showing that they care. Some people didn't grow up around that type of stuff. So we have to really grow up and bump our heads in relationships. I can say one thing, just because some of us wasn't raised by our parents, we can't say life ain't teach us. Life is our parent too. We cannot forget that. Life is a parent too, and life will teach you. Life will teach your ass. Spirit say your ass. But life will teach you. If you don't think life will teach you, you gotta recognize. You can't always be like, well, my mama didn't teach me this, my daddy didn't. Life won't teach you. Life showing you. Life teaching you. Life is the first parent. Our parents is our second parent. So life is our first parent. Cause we're gonna bump our heads a lot in life. A lot in life. But you gotta learn, like, we gotta make mistakes, because if you don't make mistakes, you ain't gonna never learn. We can't go through life trying to be perfect. Speaking to me, I'm a perfectionist, and I don't like that about myself. I really don't. I don't like that I try to be a perfectionist, like acting like I have it all together when in reality I don't. And I don't know where I get that from, but I'm trying to work on that, because I can be very freaking stubborn, like a bull. I can say it's probably my Jupiter and Mars, or my Mars and Taurus, but I don't know. I can be a very stubborn girl, like. It takes me a minute to get moving. Oh my God, it takes me a minute to get moving. But once I move, I move. But I be so chill. I be so down to earth. I be so relaxed. I don't be thinking about all the other type of stuff. I just be chilling, but at the same time, I'm stubborn. Oh my God, I'm stubborn. You should see how long the spirit's been forcing me to do this freaking YouTube channel. I've been trying to hold back on it because, I don't like putting myself out there in the spotlight. I don't like attention. I don't like the spotlight to be on me. I don't like attention. I really don't. I'm the one that's in the crowd. I'm the quiet type. I'm the introvert. I'm the antisocial one. I don't like being in the crowd. I don't like being around people. I wasn't this way at first. I was an extrovert. But who was at home? Not me. I was always out having fun. But it seemed like when I got in a relationship too, I gave all that up. I stopped hanging. I stopped doing a lot of things. I gave all that up to be in that relationship. But you know what though? I wouldn't take none of it back, because it was a lesson that I needed to learn with him. And he was one of my greatest lessons. And it wasn't, he wasn't perfect, and neither was I. I had my mess ups and he had his mess up. We both was messing up. We was both young, and we knew. He all I knew, and I was all he knew. And we was afraid to let each other go and just expand. We was holding on. We were just holding on because we knew. That's the only reason why we did, because we was all we knew. The love and all that stuff is already gone. The stuff been left. But we was holding on because we knew. And he all I knew, and he was all I knew. Anyways, off of that topic. But we need to just be okay with just letting people go. Like if a person want to go out, let them go. Don't control them. Don't trust me. I've been controlling before. I've been manipulative before. I done guilt trip dudes before. I done did all that stuff. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like, I'm perfect. I done did it all. I done been controlling, manipulative. I done did that before. I done guilt dudes in. I done emotionally abused dudes before. I've did it before. Am I proud of that? No. Did I get my karma back? Mm-hmm. I got my karma back. I most definitely did. But at the same time, it was a lesson learned for me. It was a lesson learned because, I wasn't used to love. I didn't get none of that stuff in my childhood. So when I got with these dudes, I was looking for all the stuff that I was missing and neglected and abandoned in my childhood. As I got older, I was afraid of being abandoned. I was afraid of being neglected. I was afraid of being rejected. I was afraid. I really was. I was afraid to love, and I still am to this day. I'm afraid to love because I'm afraid to be hurt. I'm afraid that, I get into a relationship, anybody gonna love me the way I deserve to be loved. Because trust me, when I love, I love. I love hard. I become a sacrificial lamb. For real. I be willing to sacrifice for love. When it shouldn't even be that way. It really shouldn't be that way. But as I was saying, like I've been all those things before. I've been the cheater. I've been the liar. I've been all those things before. I really have, and I can admit that I've been all those things before. I'm not perfect, and I didn't want those dudes to leave me because I didn't everything I was neglected in my childhood. I was trying to look for it in these dudes, and me. And the thing about it is, I was looking for a father because my father wasn't in my life. And I was looking for a father, not even knowing that I was looking for a father. Stop. Not even knowing I was looking for a father. And I'm out here looking for a father. And I was bumping into some good dudes, but at the same time, I was unhealed. I'm still healing. I wasn't healed when I was talking to those dudes I was talking to. I wasn't healed at all. Heck, I didn't even know I needed healing. I didn't even know I needed healing for real. That's why I can speak on those things because I've been all those things before. I really have. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like, oh, I'm perfect. I don't do this. I don't do that. I have. I have did it before. I did it before. I did. I can admit that. I can confess that. I've been that person. Am I proud of those? No. Am I glad for those lessons and for those lessons? Mm-hmm. Well, ain't that real sure? They like, is it? I guess that's all. I guess that's all. Maybe I'll talk about something another time. It was 11:16 p.m. here. Just talk about the art of letting go. Just be at peace with self. Be at peace with self. Be okay with people going. Just don't keep those doors open so you can keep being accessible to people. Because the more you put up with, the more they gonna do. The more you allow, the more they gonna do. For real. You gotta stop allowing it. You gotta put accepting it. You gotta know, you know what? Enough is enough. Sometimes we gotta learn to leave well enough alone. We really do, because if we don't, we're gonna keep on getting hurt. And we don't deserve to keep getting hurt. We don't deserve it. But if you think you do, you will. If you don't think you can, if you don't think you deserve better or you can get better, you ain't gonna get better. You gotta know that within yourself. You gotta validate yourself. You gotta know your own worth. I don't give a damn how you getting your money, how you making your money. But if you ain't out here begging nobody for no hands, you ain't out here with your hand in no man's pocket, or if you ain't out here with your hand in no woman's pocket and you getting it yourself, forget what these people got to say. It's your money. You ain't out here asking for no handouts. You ain't out here depending on no man, and you ain't out here depending on no woman. It don't matter how you getting your money. You ain't getting it from nobody else. So don't ever be ashamed of what you doing. Learn to let people go. Learn to let people go. Well, I think that's it. I'll be back. I got a lot to talk about. Thanks in advance. My name is Erica, by the way, aka Chocolate. My granny named me Chocolate.